Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody, we are live with today's game. This is Song versus Blackwoltz. Let me just do a little share because I still have not shared anything. So just doing it real quick. This piece of shit.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah.
All right. Let's open. Okay, that should be doing. Let's go. We are all ready to go for the games of today. So let's not waste any more time.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Just remember one and it's a best of 7. Without further ado, we are live. With the chosen war of today. This is Donkey Kong vs Blackwoltz. So, starting off in the game, we can see. Fuck. Oops. I should have not have joined. Whoopsie daisy. I was as a spectator. Okay. Let's try it one more time for today. Spectator. Let's get too. We get too excited and we forgot that we are supposed to be here. So for now, let's wait on Bill. I mean, on Donkey Kong. We are ready. Again, we are alive. Okay, now once again, good luck, have fun, and now we are live for real. On today's games, this is Song versus Blackwoltz. Game number 1. Interesting position. At 12, we already got Donkey Kong. And on the bottom side, at this 3, we got Blackwoltz. Interesting to see this position is very close for them all together, and this is a very weird area. So the main fight is gonna be happening on this little hill in the middle where the 4 elephants are just chilling around. It's gonna be very dangerous once they realize the position of each player. I think Song already noticed because he's already putting some barracks in a very forward position, very aggressive. The first legions are getting out, so it looked like Donkey Kong went for a more passive route to get more in his space and then start to grow. However, Song is not that behind. He's starting to get some more barracks on his base and just trying to get a little bit of a forward position. And it seems, damn, first kill on Donkey Kong. Looks like Donkey Kong's gonna try to get this with some towers. He's definitely gonna be a very nice play. The towers are very powerful in the top of a hill. all that extra range they got. Song better do something about it, because if he loses that part, he might have a harder time dealing with this later on, since this is very close to his base. So let's see if he's gonna do something about it. Is this gonna be a lost fight for him, or is he gonna be able to contest? We can see he's starting to spread out more to the bottom with barracks all around, trying to get this terrain and his position in advance for him. But I don't know if he's winning. It looks like he is winning. There are a lot more chosen units, but or maybe this is gonna be a waste of time. Who knows? This is already looking a very blue zone area. With all these towers, however, Blackwoltz not falling back with all the towers putting all around, so not quite in the hill, but still getting much more units in his place. You can see more chosen her units are coming all around. They're trying to get thrown all around on the left side. The towers getting in the way though, more for put in this place. Looks like he really wants to keep this position. This is an interesting position. 70 right now. We're at 80 points against 100 populations. Donkey Kong having the population advantage at the moment, but little by little it seems Song is winning this little hill. And look at all it. It's looking the hill and the towers as well. So Song, a bit of a rough start, but he's able to catch on. However, Donkey Kong not letting this area up, building up more towers in the back to support his unit, just like Song is doing. So right now, this is a very important area, as both players know. No one really wants to let go of this area. However, it seems Song has much more pressing all around. You can see he has more legions all around. And if he decided to move all this to here, he would have probably cleaned it up already. But there's far too many areas to focus on in here. On the other hand, we can see the kind of economy. Donkey Kong kind of moving to 100 to the stone. Song still moving any players on stone. 100 population against 120. So Donkey Kong still having that little advantage on the population count. Let's see if he will play a big role in later on. But right now it seems Song is losing. Is winning. I mean, with the number that he's got, this little part is being fallen behind, and their towers here have been wiped out as well. There doesn't seem to be much more units in there anymore. Looks like Song is gonna be able to win this even with all these towers. There are far more towers from the side of Song, so not being able to push through. The first farms are starting to pull out from the side of Donkey Kong. Song as well, starting to get the economy going up. Both players running out of food. 150 from Donkey Kong to 70 from Song. Song having the harder edge. Still at 20 population difference, but and even though Donkey Kong has the numbers, the presence here looks more for Song instead. The bottom side starting to get more blue in this side, but in the top side, the red is starting to be more prominent. These towers going down little by little. And Song having a very dominant position on his side now. The legions moving to this part now, trying to recover this area. There doesn't seem to be anything that we're gonna be stopping them right now. We can see the legions are trying to get across. Look like they're gonna try to move across the economy. Song not letting them in a dangerous position, because if they get through, it's gonna be very critical for the economy. Song very nice quick walls getting, or quick barracks, right? Should I say, coming from the side of Song. Very nice protection he's got in there. Right now, it's gonna take some time for him to get through. He has to get through the forest now, which is a much more dangerous position for him. Looks like for now, population has descended to 112, 125. So Song finally gets the upper hand on the population count, just by a bit. So still not a deciding factor, but he keeps his lead. He's gonna keep now he's about 20 different population. Nice barracks coming up in defense, quickly stopping the legions to getting into the economy. Very nice play from Song. The towers getting their job done, cleaning up these legions that are running around freely in the economy. And now finally, looks like Donkey Kong has been pushed back from the hill, and this is a Song hill now. Let's see if Song is gonna be able to do something in here. He's gonna be able to put some barracks, or maybe put up some towers. So he's got 25 on stone now, contrary to the 6 on stone. So Donkey Kong trying to get more on the economy now. Still no people on gold. Both players with 2,000 gold on the bank. So right now the food is really in favor of Donkey Kong on the side of Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz, 160 population against 123. Donkey Kong falling behind 40 population now. So for now, it seems Song is having the upper hand. But it seems that Donkey Kong is going to try to spread out a bit more. There's still a lot of area to spread out at 6 and at 9. So we have yet to see full usage of the map. Dangerous situation for Donkey Kong indeed. Doesn't seem to be any way for him to catch on. He's trying to get more towers up, so he not giving up this area yet. He has plenty of legions, so he can still get some upper hand. The Song has to stop this tower from coming up because it's just delaying his precious work that he's been doing, trying to get all these legions up, all this base up, and looks like he's trying to defend himself again. Fortunately, he has plenty of towers all around, so he, while not having the hill, he has all the area around the hill. So even though this Donkey Kong's area, Blackwoltz is not letting him do anything after it. Looks like we're getting some cleanup on the left side. The Legion is doing a very nice job getting the towers, even though the massive numbers are still gonna be 2 towers go down. More Legions coming down in the middle to defend. Right now, Donkey Kong 150 population and 192, so Song still holding that population advantage of 50 for now. Looks like the towers are gonna go down one more time. Donkey Kong basically out of stone with just 400 out of stone in the bank. There's a stone here in the front, but it's gonna be hard for him to mine with all this presence of the war going on around him, starting to get some gold as well. I don't know if there's anything he can do. We can see some legions coming on the top side as well, not letting him to spread out that easily. Towers coming in response as a preventive measure, more barracks. So Song spreading out in the bottom side quite nicely compared to what Donkey Kong is doing. Donkey Kong much safer position. He has a little hole here, which is a very dangerous spot because he can get into the economy without any problems. While all this fight is happening, and look like he's doing it little by little, getting a few villagers that are all scattered around at 9. So every little damage counts in this situation. Right now, Song is making good usage of it. Right now, it seems that the game is going into a little like stalemate. Both players are kind of on the point, starting to get resources. Donkey Kong 170, Song 220 on 15. I mean, so right now both players kind of getting up, but with the same distance in between. So not letting them go through that much anymore. The villagers are being picked up on this side. The Legion's moving to the back. Looks like he realized the damage that is being done in the economy this side, and this part at 9 has been destroyed. Some barracks coming defense and some legions. Probably too many legions being sent out to help compared to the what's in there, but he doesn't know. And again, this hill has been cleaned up, so he's a no man's territory for anyone anymore. Right now, it seems Legion's going big time to the 6. Oh, never mind, there's a big volley here. And with towers getting him, this is a very nice gap. It's not enough that's intentional, but Sung doing a very nice job putting legions in here, stopping anyone to get into this gap. So now this is a Sung area for him. Not being able to get any help from this side. The units from Donkey Kong are stuck in here. The only way they can reach is putting the units in here. But there's nothing in here, unfortunately. And they're moving out now, but the legions are coming in as well. So Song getting to the economy a bit, because this is still quite closed off. Very nice one natural protection that he's got from the side of Donkey Kong. Maybe a bit too cramped, but he's able to protect himself quite nicely, and very nice spread out of the farms as well. From this side we can see the hill has been cleared out once again, and still no sign of any player trying to do anything. So this probably is gonna become a stalemate on this little area as well. In the middle area, it looks like some towers are being cleaned out, but the legions are getting an upper hand in here. Song is just calmly messing his units. He's gonna try to move them up later on for sure. In the bottom side, this is a very big territory from the side of Song. Song putting some towers to support the units. One tower coming in a very well placed hill, but just one is not gonna be enough to get this defense going. I assume Donkey Kong is out of stone. Yeah, he's out of stone, unfortunately. There are 2 more stone mines, but he's not gonna be able to mine them that easily, unfortunately. Right now it seems Song is decided to push, starting to move legions to the tower forest from Donkey Kong, and in the middle starting to get these little barracks. So little by little Song is gonna have the population on his side, and the map is already, I would say, 60% from him. So unfortunately I'd say it's a matter of time for Donkey Kong for him to call the game. 228 population against 155, so going down little by little. The gap is growing in the side of from the side of Donkey Kong when it comes to population. Next, in the economy, taking a look, the economy going much more bigger for Blackwoltz. So Blackwoltz dominant position, kind of gap, looking like Donkey Kong is kind of catching up, so not letting himself go down just yet. However, the towers, the stone that his Song has been collecting is paying up, because right now he is getting his advantage, and now he's gonna get the heal for him. And looks like this side is not gonna be able to hold out any much longer. The legions are just swarming in, and Donkey Kong cannot allow that kind of damage to be going into his area, and Donkey Kong just gonna calls it, unfortunately. And the first game comes from Donkey Kong. I mean, Blackwoltz games. Very nice first game from the best of 7. Blackwoltz very dominant position. We know, very good random map player, and just learning deathmatch, and has been doing a very good job getting the hang of the Chosen Wars. So it was a pretty solid game for both players. Donkey Kong definitely not letting him have it an easy one. And I thought he was gonna lose once he lost this hill, but he was able to hold it. He did not win the hill at first, but he was able to sustain the ground around it, and was able to just defend himself. So very nice tower placement, and very nice moves that Song did here. So that's it for now. Let's go to the next one, shall we? Oh yeah, I'm the one hosting shit. Blackwoltz versus TKG2. Well, crap. Hard to believe DK lost with that hill. Yeah, it was a pretty dominant hill. And I did think he was gonna lose Song at first, but he was able to hold himself quite nicely. Donkeys like trees, no hills? That is true. Okay, I think we're ready. Just 1 second. And we are gonna get live now again. Okay, he's not anyone, so let's go. Let's go to game 2 right now. This is Donkey Kong versus Blackwoltz. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think they are both here. Okay, so starting off, we got at 9, we got Blackwoltz now in a very cramped position, in my opinion. Plenty of resources to work around, very close to him, but a bit too cramped. On the other hand, with a bit more open space, we see Donkey Kong at 12. Starting off, both players with the usual 4 town centers and barracks. Look at Song. Donkey Kong is taking more barracks in his base and playing it more safely. Song is starting to spread out more to the bottom side. However, the enemies one more time at 12 and a 9. Just a very straightforward line for both players. And ooh, resign. I was just about to say that this was a very dangerous heal, and it was in favor of Song for sure. Look at all this. This is a very favorable heal. You can put tower pretty much everywhere, and he would have been able to just play. Song would have been able to win this area very nicely, very easily. So nice call from there, saving Donkey Kong from a possible loss in that. So nice go. Let's go. We're going now to game number 2 again. And Donkey Kong has run out of restarts. Spectatori. So, while we wait, let's run a little poll. So, who do you guys think is gonna be the winner of this one? Let's go in 2 minutes and to keep us waiting. Let's start the poll and let me know what you guys think. So now we are all ready. We are ready now.
Yes.
For game number 2. And this is Song versus Blackwoltz, game number 2. Let's see who's going. Game this now. Now we get a much more spread out map. We got Blackwoltz on the top side at 3. And at 6 we got Donkey Kong for now. Both players. Kind of a good map. Donkey Kong has a nice heal that could come up useful for defense. More than another heal as forward part. In the other hand, we see Song kind of getting into a bit behind. He built a house and he kind of left it alone. I don't know, the building sign right now is looking in favor of Donkey Kong. Song having a very nice open area. He's getting some nice heals to work himself out. A villager going very forward position. I wonder what will he be doing on the time being. For a time, it seems Song is going to be playing more in his base. And that's going to be a good thing because Donkey Kong is already ready and he's ready to go out with some legions out. The first legion is already coming. And the first legion are already coming out as well. Both players are going to intercept the first legions. Let's see how this goes. Some towers coming up, but it's denied by the side of Donkey Kong. Very nice part. Very important to deny these initial towers because this is a very nice heal to defend himself. Some towers coming in response as well. Legions are already here from both players and towers coming as well. However, the presence seems much bigger from the side of Song. And Donkey Kong realizing this, starting to put a lot more units coming in this way, not letting him have an easy one. And so the fight is live going on in this mid part. This little hill might be a good call from this part. And on the top side, we see a small paint going on. The surprise paint. One single villager is getting 5 barracks already up and being pulled back and going back in. And look at that, getting those early villagers are pretty important. because not getting buildings out is delays you a lot in this time of games, especially where you need, again, where you need slow building like towers. Very important to keep your villagers alive at most. This position looking very stalemate. Looks like it's gonna be a very nice position from the side of from Donkey Kong. Not letting Song get through in this area into anymore. Song putting some towers, but they're not, kind of too spread out. Not nearly enough to be considered like a good or solid defense. Like not good enough of a forest, but he's winning this little bottom side of the hill. But there are legions on his base. They are all around. And Song having a bit of a trouble having units all spread out all around, not being able to focus where it should be. And now this little area seems to be more dominant from the red position. On the other hand, we see Donkey Kong not having any troubles on that regard. You can see some towers coming up in this hill, nice hill coming for the defense up the uphill. Gonna get him a good defense once he gets the right number up. And right now it seems he is defending this area very nicely. Donkey Kong, Blackwoltz, 135 population and 13 population. So it seems right now it's a very dominant position in the population count from Blackwoltz. However, the gap is not that big, so I wouldn't call it a victory just yet. And it seems he has been able to repel all this defense. Plenty of legions on this side just standing there and trying to clean up. And I hope Donkey Kong has that number just idling around as well, because he needs those kind of units once that units come around. And now they are coming around. They're starting to move up on the top side. A lot of legions coming up. And on this side, I don't see nearly any units from the defense. And they are being pulled away more to the middle. So, oh, never mind. They're staying in back. So, kind of holding his ground, realizing the danger that is coming. Plenty of units are coming to this side. And you can see more towers being placed up in this situation as a defense. The Legion just swiping through all the barracks in this part. It's gonna be a dangerous situation from the side of Donkey Kong. Hopefully he can regain on this side. You can see some Legions are trying to swarm through on the right side as well, so it's not letting himself have an easy time in any side. Still the middle just going a big fight. Towers going all around, holding a nice defense on this side. Seems the main attack has been moved up to the top side. The legions are coming in trying to get something. Unfortunately, there's not much in the top side to do around here. So other than getting these towers up, there's not gonna be anything to do around. Population now balanced, 150 population for each player. Both players out of stone and 2k of gold in the bank. Almost out of gold. Almost out of food, 1k, and Donkey Kong already has income going on his side. Blackwoltz having a lot of trouble. 60, having already economy set up, but having much less in the bank. Donkey Kong not producing any units right now, probably having a micro situation. Best of 5? No, it's best of, this one is best of 7. This one is round 3, so we're best of 7 right now. And it seems right now the legions are just swarming through on the top side. There are legions to defend this side, but they're not nearly enough, and they're just swarming through, and now they're getting into economy. Oh, that dangerous situation, because there are important farms from the economy Oh, and very nice hits going on, and there are a lot of villagers going down in those just little smacks, and we can see Song got a nice hit on the economy in that, stopping the farms and getting the upper hand in the economy. 94 population against 135 population. Looking like a very tough situation. It's looking like a very tough situation from Donkey Kong. However, Donkey Kong still not giving up. The attack here has calmed down, but more and more units coming. There's no signal for these units on this top side stop anytime soon. Only 2 towers for defense are not nearly enough, and you can see more legions are coming to support this part. The attack has kind of become stale in this part as well. We can see the barrack, each player just kind of hanging his unit close to their towers to keep some protection. These legions being pulled in, I don't know if that's an intentional boom, but that looked like they were caught. They were caught off guard because they were trying to come in and get some kills, and now they're not doing it anymore. For now, it seems the units in this part are just kind of waiting for the right moment. Not really interested in engaging anymore, and it seems the focus has shifted toward the top side. Top left side, I mean, and looks like there are some towers now in defense, but there's a pretty few towers. However, they do have support from the towers on this side of the hill, so it's a pretty nice position. These towers are unreachable for any Legion units from the side of red. And so red, Donkey Kong keeping himself with 130 population against 180 population, so still a 50 population difference. But now the map looks much more balanced. Each player having their own half doesn't seem to be interested in engaging anymore. Probably Donkey Kong wants to get some time to recover himself. And like he's keeping his guards in all places. This is a very clean area. Donkey Kong better be careful because there's a good chunk of legions could easily swarming and get the economy in this side. Or never mind. Look like this is walled by the barrack, the granary. So for now, it seems both players kind of taking a small step, not letting anything get through in any position. Donkey Kong holding his ground on the top side now. Doesn't seem to be interesting. Legions inside of Blackwoltz seem to be just messing now and getting some more economy going on his side. Donkey Kong, on the other hand, full on legions on every barracks that he can get. That's gonna be the work that he's gonna be doing. For now, it seems both players kind of in a stalemate situation. And that's gonna be it for now. Trying to push another time for the top side. However, never mind, not gonna push anymore. He sees Donkey Kong is much more prepared than he was before, so his engagements are very dangerous to do. Now, ooh, this unit's being pulled out to the towers. You cannot allow your units to just die like this. Now they're being pulled back. Legions being taken out. Very nice job on that little attack. Now the legions from blue being pulled into the towers, getting some nice pick on these kills. It's very important to start to get these little picks little by little to put the economy on the count on your favor. Little and the top side as well. Both players having quite the towers on both situations, not letting anyone get through. Both players still with stun. Donkey Kong with 1.5k in stone and Song with 1.1k, so still with plenty of stone to work around. Their towers are not gonna be anywhere. Not gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. So this is probably gonna run out to the, like Brainstorm say, a gold situation. Both players gonna start to use up their gold, and the first player that runs out of gold is gonna die. Because right now, I don't see any stalemate in this any winning scenario for either player. More towers coming in defense, so it's gonna be just making much more harder to break through this offense, this defense. There are already plenty of towers. Look like Donkey Kong still saving up the stun that he's got. He's getting some villagers gather up in the middle. He's probably gonna get some more towers in here. It looks like that's not gonna be the case. Now he's gonna start getting a storage pit, so gonna start getting resources, getting some space as well. It's important to chop wood to get a little bit more space in the area that you desire. And right now, it doesn't seem to be anyone close to winning, so we are in what exactly as stalemate. More barracks being placed in here, so seems that Donkey Kong is aware now that damage of how open this area is and how easy it would be for them to die to get into the economy. So for now, put some legions in this place. You can see a small legion mount coming in. This legion mount is gonna. These people are just gonna die. Unfortunately, the number is not nearly enough to do an offense. So right now, that's gonna be all from that side. Oh, the legions are kind of swarming through the top side. Interesting to see. So he's keeping up all the towers, getting into the economy, and the wielding's going off. getting out of their farms. Very nice play coming from Song. Their legions are trying a very nice engagement. These are gonna get a lot of damage. The cramped space is gonna get a lot of damage going off for these legions. These red legions not being able to do as much damage because of all the cramped space. Now we can see a war going on in the farm scene here. Legions fighting all around, blue versus red. The villagers just running away. Now once again, villagers trying to move to the economy, trying to focus on the barracks, trying to get in to get more damage of villagers, quickly going to repair more towers coming in support. It's the red Donkey Kong not letting him get through anytime soon. He realizes the mistake that this was. He's definitely gonna try to wall this up with probably some barracks and more towers going in, because that was a dangerous situation. Very nice play from Song. He definitely got a good damage in his economy. Will it matter? You will see later on. Right now, 210 population against 235 population, so Song still on the upper hand by 20 in the population count. And it seems he's determined to win this top side now. Looks like he's become his main area of focus. However, some legions have become in this area, but this forest is way too big. Look at the damage. Even the towers all back here are doing damage as well. Tough situation from this part. And the legions starting to swarm through. Looks like they're gonna get to the... They just might be able to get through this area. More legions coming from the side of Donkey Kong and Bolt. But the queue looking much bigger on the side of Blackwoltz. Economy looking favorable as well. Looks like this situation is starting to apply some pressure to the Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong putting some towers in the hill. Very nice call. He's gonna get some nice defense going on, and once he gets probably some barricade here, they're gonna be stopped as well. Song realizing that he's starting to lose in this battle, quickly pulls back his unit and put them in the safety of a forest. We can see even the towers here are reaching in. Ridiculous the damage that these towers do, as you can see, but pretty much good damage going off. Now some legions moving in the time, getting the forest in here as well. The forest from Donkey Kong not being nearly strong enough to stop the legions to coming in all around. Now we can see the legions starting to move a little bit more to the middle. And oh my lord, Song trying to get in from all sides, trying pressure from top, middle and the bottom, not letting him get any rest time. The population 180 against 101, 201. So still 30 pop difference. But the difference is starting to look much more favorable. This tower now, this forest, this is looking very strong. A very solid defense from the side of Donkey Kong. However, the legions are not carrying in anymore. They're just coming in and starting to get the damage on the forest again. And looks like they are just gonna be able to get through. They're not being stopped right now at this moment. The legions from this side trying to push through on the top side as well from Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong not being able to get through that thick forest of Song. The legions in here running around, trying to get a hit from the towers everywhere. Some more legions from red trying to support the situation, and this attack is gonna be denied one more time. So some towers going down. We're at that situation, both players out of stone, but Donkey Kong with almost 3k of stone in the bank is still gonna be able to put some more towers if he needs it to be. Song on the other hand, he's out of stone, and right now there's no indication that they are not gonna get anything any more time soon. So however, he do have a very solid defense on all his sides, so very nice place towers gonna all get him more time. Donkey Kong's trying to start using all the stone that he's got. He's gonna put some more towers in this place. Not gonna let Song get through anytime soon. Looks like right now the situation is kind of shifting in. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be shifting anywhere. Seems Blue's getting in. Look at all the amount. The tower here is gone. The legions are just swarming in. There are some legions in defense, but the dominant color here looks to be blue. The barracks being wiped out. This is not looking good for Donkey Kong at all. Focusing on this little area turn ended up losing all the area all around. Now he calls it. Tough call. One little push. What's all he needed to get everything, every single forest down. And that's gonna put the next point in favor of Song again. So now we're in the... Could this have been used as a read from stream? But he's already used a read, hasn't he? Or I do not get the question. No so menino prodigio. Blackwoltz. Now we're live to the game number 3. So we will see. Let's see if we need a comeback from Donkey Kong right now. Both players we can see Blackwoltz being a very dominant player, very experienced players. Not very experienced in random map, but the micro that he has is, we've seen, is pretty insane, and looks like that is helping him out big time on these games. Let's see if Donkey Kong is gonna be able to do something about it, because it's not looking good right now. Let's wait. Let's wait if we have an spectator or not. So for now, is Bill not coming anymore, or? Looks like no one else is coming, so okay, never mind. So now we are all ready. Just let him put a spectator. And there we go, never mind. We are...
Oh yeah. Attack the
We're ready for game number 3. I'm just waiting on Song a little bit. Well, looks like that's gonna be it. We are going live with game number 3. Song versus Donkey Kong. And now, very spread out position. Interesting. At 3, we got Blackwoltz, and on 2, at 9, we got Donkey Kong. But right now, look at this map. This is a very interesting map, very big map too. We can see probably both players are gonna start building on the base. Looks like one villager going to scatter around to a more forward position. One villager from Donkey Kong coming as well. Donkey Kong, no, it was one he only has one restart and he already used it. Right now, pretty spread out position. But right now, look at the resources from Blackwoltz. 2 stone mines, 3 golds, pretty open space, and even one more stone on the top. This is a very good map from Song. On the other hand, we can see Donkey Kong, only 2 stone mines and 2 golds, so he's lacking. He has more stone and gold on the back, but this stone might be crucial to get later on. We can see, we've seen the power of the tower, so yeah, getting those stone mines early on is very important. The first engagement going on in here with some towers and some legions and even a lion trying to get into the fight, just standing there in the middle of everyone, not knowing really what to do. The damage coming out. There we go. He starts to attack the blue legions as well. Gonna get a nice damage on that legion as well. Now the territory right now, it seems to be in favor of Song. I mean of, oh yeah, Song, blue Song on the left side, getting some more towers in the quickly response. The legion, the lion killing down his first legion quite nicely. And this position being lost, very hard situation from Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong starting to push on the top side though, not giving up any of the area anytime soon. Oh no, this is a Song. Donkey Kong is the one with favorable map. He has plenty of resources to work around. Song is the one with the kind of less resources. So he's starting to lose on the top bottom side. So Donkey Kong losing on the bottom side. With this big amount of legion, a hefty amount of legions, he's starting to win on the top though. So I guess it's one thing for the other. Putting some towers to assert the terrain to keep it safe for him. But right now it seems there's not gonna be any kind of a tough situation. The legions from Song on the bottom side was starting to move to the top, trying to get some support on the unit. The forest is already up, and there are already legions swarming in to get the defense. Very nice position for defense. Right now, Donkey Kong holding this place with legions all cramped up. Very much better engagement are gonna be from the side of Donkey Kong right now, and he can focus mainly on the top. He's getting a lot of value, getting all these buildings. The position of Song kind of hard, not having a real area to defend himself, and due to the small area of the forest, he cannot really get anything, any place for defense. As you can see, the legions are starting to swarm through in the middle. Let's see if they're gonna be able to do any damage. The economy already being trouble, just being set up, not nearly enough farms to be called an economy in my opinion. But they're trying to get, and the legions are trying to get the kills on the villagers, on the berries. Very nice engagement going up in this side. Towers still supporting this little height. Very nice defense coming from this side. This hill is gonna get a lot of work done for Donkey Kong for free. And you can see the legions starting to defend little by little. And right now, this terrain seems to have been lost from the side of the Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz look like they're gonna have to have focus on the bottom side. Seems to be his strong side, and there are not nearly enough defenses from this side to be able to push through. This side is a little open. There are some towers in here, but one good push can get them all down. Looks like that might be a good call. Right now the legion's starting to move on the bottom side. So Song realizes it, but his economy is being ravaged, and right now the legions got a nice hit on the economy, but now they are being stopped from the enemy. And the legions starting to pour in as well. The towers, very nice placement. The barracks going quickly, denying the pathfinding of the villagers. These legions are completely denied from the access of the villagers, and now they're totally trapped in between the towers, and now they have to fight. Not getting any echo damage going on. The villagers being pulled back as a preventive measure. Terrain looking very solid from the side of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong pushing still on the top side, and little by little on the middle side, getting all the towers being cleaned up, and the barracks as well. Looks like this is a very favorable position from Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 180 population against 115 population. Almost 70 difference in population against Song. Song's gonna have to get some defense going in here because he's losing too many units. Most of the map not being used as well at 6. Pretty empty space. Not really taking advantage of it to get some economy from his side. Already plenty of farmers, but the legions are just around the corner, just about to get any units. More towers coming from Donkey Kong to assert the terrain. Very favorable position right now coming from the side of Donkey Kong. The player red gonna be winning this situation. Looks like this is gonna be a game-winning situation, and Song just calls it. So the first point from Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong finally getting his point, his first point, shaking up that rust that he had. Now he's finally able to get his first win. Let's see if he can keep up the pace and get a second point. That's taking a look a little quick at the economy. Yeah, you can see the population was not very big just yet in the economy. 103 against 80. Blackwoltz being overwhelmed little by little. The population looked pretty balanced most of the time, but it was losing a lot of terrain from his side of blue. Yeah, pretty winning position on the bottom side, but unfortunately Song was not able to do anything about it. So let's see what we'll see on the next one. Let's go to game number 4. really want DK to win the tournament. Let's see. It seems that he's finally shaking it off, and he's gonna be able to. Let's see if he's able to play. To give us some good games. That's what I want. To get the 7 games. That would be awesome. Blackwoltz is here now. I did not run a poll in the previous game, so let's try to run a poll one more time. What is this? Oh wow, I wrote it wrong. Thank you, Hams. Thank you. It's fun to cast these things. So, who do you think is gonna be the game for a winner? The poll is up on Twitch, so in case you wanna check it out. We've seen 2 dominant points from Blackwoltz and Donkey Kong getting his first point very dominantly as well. So that's, we will see if he's get if DK will stay dominant. Yeah, there we go. We're all set up.
Attack them now.
Where is Song? We need Song.
Start the game already. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are live with game number 4. Song versus Donkey Kong. We're starting with another very nice spread position. At 9 we got Song Blackwoltz, and at almost 3, I'd say at 4 we got Donkey Kong as well. A very nice recall right off the bat from the side of Blackwoltz. Let's take a look at his map real quick. It looks like he was a bit too cramped. He probably did not like it compared to the openness of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong could have placed a lot more buildings in here compared to what Song could have. So maybe it was a nice restart. Pretty early as well. So let's host without further ado. You're a spectator and we're live, everybody. Okay, we're all assembled. Let's go without wasting time, everybody. Game number 4, Donkey Kong vs. Blackwoltz. No more restarts. Both players out of restarts, and let's see what they do. We got at 1, we got Blackwoltz now with brown, and because I'm blue. Oops. And on Donkey Kong, we got it at 10. Pretty weird position, very close together again. They're pretty easy access for each player. Just a straight line to this side. Let's see if they're gonna realize the position where they're gonna be.
Eso, Tiling.
Ahí damos, Tiling.
Vaya, Tiling. Wow, Tiling. A la mierda, Tiling.
Barracks being placed right off the bat, very forward, close to the base. Because right now, both players gonna get late. Gonna be heading. This might be a quick game though. Looks like they lead. They're gonna be fine in this area and the. Okay. I got scared for that. For a moment. The first Legion coming out. More barracks being placed very quickly from the side of Blackwoltz. Spreading out, but the Legion's getting some nice hits on those villagers, not letting them build anything. The first Legion from defense coming up. First tower coming up as well. The terrain right off the bat, starting very hard situation. Looks like this is a situation for. This looks like a map for Song at the least for as the beginning, but Donkey Kong's already getting some counter defense on this part. Plenty of barracks going on the backs and towers to support all the units. The Legion's favoring big time in numbers for Donkey Kong, but doesn't seem to be any. I mean for Blackwoltz, and there are some towers in this part that are not gonna be able to get through. Looks like the Legions are kind of there from Donkey Kong, but not showing up just yet. We can see the population 60 to 50. So on the other hand, Donkey Kong has more numbers, but just a bit too spread out because all the units from Blackwoltz seem to be concentrated in here, and this is where the fight should be happening. And we can see right now the towers are going down very quickly, and nice forest going a little getting thicker. The villagers doing some nice job expanding this forest, not letting him get through. But Song just like that is getting more legions coming up, and right now it's gonna be very hard for me to get through anymore with the thickness of this forest. But there aren't barely any legions. His color difference is impossible for me to follow. Oh, okay, I'll go the next game. I'll let him go blue, so I don't have any more problems. Right now, legions from all sides. Donkey Kong getting legions all spread out in the base. There's no economy to kill just yet, though. Unfortunately, for the side of Donkey Kong, but the push here seems to finally have ceased. More red than green than brown we're seeing here right now. Looks like it's gonna be a very nice difference. And right now he's pushing through. He's pushing through little by little, so looks like it's gonna be these guys are all stuck. They need to get out of there and start to move around, probably with an attack move. There we go. Little by little we can see the red legions are starting to completely outmass the brown legions, and they are getting a very nice job at it. The towers coming in the back, not nearly enough though to compare to the mass that we are having. However, there's a mass in defense, so this might be hold up for a moment. You can see some more units coming from the bottom side, so Song massing, planning to do attacks on some other areas. The difference, you can see 200 population against 150 population. Once again, the population favoring big time the Donkey Kong. Right now, it's not gonna be any time to stop. Some even villagers joining the fray, getting some hits on that barrack as well. Probably a misclick, but still a nice attack from the villagers going in here as well. The barracks going down from red units. The legions moving to the bottom side, trying to get some cleanup going. The towers, these legions starting a nice job cleaning up this little forest that Donkey Kong had spread out. Not getting much value, unfortunately, from these towers. They're just gonna be cleaned up. Food for these legions. Very nice cleanup. The legions starting to spread out all around. Being caught completely off guard. This maze of houses getting some nice job getting confused. These legions all around. But the villagers are running around and starting to move to the back. They need to get out of here and start to get some legions back in. He needs to get some barracks as well to get some defenses up at his base. We see a back paint. I did not see a back paint. So this is what's doing the damage in here. Damage on the legions going in here. However, finally the legions trying to get some houses as well. Tired of this maze of houses, not letting him get through anymore. Might prove important since the population was in big favor of Donkey Kong. However, we can see he's 250,000 population max, so not gonna have any problem anytime soon with that. And we can see right now the tower legions kind of spread out all around, not really getting any damage from Brown anymore. But it looks like this point is gonna be a very important point. This doesn't seem to be a winning situation from either player anymore. We see plenty of towers from both sides, as you can see. A very thick forest from red, and a not so thick forest, but can be thick forest from the side of Brown right now. So it's gonna be a very stalemate situation for them. Let's see if they're gonna be able to do anything right now. Very nice walls coming from the side of Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz not letting him get some damage like he did to these units. Probably has not noticed that there's a painting here because these barracks are still untouched. More buildings coming in response. Blackwoltz 130 population. Donkey Kong 111 population. So once had the advantage, and right now Donkey Kong is behind. So what looks like this little attack is paying off little by little. And DK might be in a dangerous spot. He has a safe spot. He can get some units and just mass in here, but he better be careful because looks like this attack is proving to be effective. From what we see some barracks probably as a defense measure because these villagers, these legion just keep swarming in, not letting him do any economy in his main area. And we can see all of this has almost been cleared out. The maze of houses is completely gone. Now we are being replaced with farms anymore, and so nothing can be done in here anymore. Some legions trying to come to clean up this place. And on the other hand, some legions as well from Donkey Kong trying to get some damage on the economy. The villagers being quickly pulled out. Very nice play. So Song not letting any villagers die for the time being. The walls on here being penetrated by the barracks. So these legions prove to be too strong for these buildings. Some units coming down from the side, but this is going to be quickly cleared up and not really getting any value by the looks of it. On the middle side, we can see the stalemate is just going. Just towers trying to get some picks on the buildings, not focusing any fire on the legions. Fortunately, this place being completely calmed down. So both players calming down the situation. 100 population and 140 population. So both players bury heads, but Song still holding a higher ground when it comes to the population count. Taking a look at the economy, we can see 116 and 94. Right now, it looks like the game has balance. As you can see, Donkey Kong had an upper hand, but probably the backdoor move paid off little by little. Donkey Kong not realizing, and now the game is shifting towards Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz, very nice play here. The backdoor attack has been completely cleared out. Some barracks being put on defense as a preventive measure. Right now, 150 against 120 population. Both players starting to pump villagers like crazy, trying to get some to recover from their economy and get ready to attack. It looks like right now, there's no engagement at all from either player. This middle area being the main focus point. Both players just collecting legions. And these little poles are important because this is a time when we can see some picks from either player. We can see the legions from this part being pulled off, and these legions from Brown going in around and trying to get some kills are getting wiped out quite nicely. So little pulls that do matter. You need to watch for them so that you cannot go back. Right now, 130 and 180. So Song still on the population advantage. DK still has 2 mines. So let's take a look at the map now that you mentioned it. So we can see the population in here is looking quite solid. Song already has plenty of farms. He's already mining gold and he has 6 in stone. All the farm look around. Taking a look at the bigger map, we can see he has 2 gold mines and 1 stone mine. I don't know if he has used another stone mine. He probably did around here. Contrary to what Donkey Kong had, you can see he has much more resources. 3 stone mines right off the bat in his base, 2 gold mines, and going more forward to the areas because these are areas of Donkey Kong. Another 2 gold mines, another 3 gold mines actually, and 1 stone mine. So their resources are gonna favor Donkey Kong big time. Like Trainstorm say, it's important to see if Blackwoltz is gonna notice, because if he doesn't, he's gonna run out of resources and not gonna be able to do any damage. There's plenty of areas to do damage though. Like all this bottom area is completely open, like completely cleared out without any tower, so he could easily try to get some legions going in and try to get some damage. Looks like he is gonna do just that. And look in the middle ground, just like a little stalemate, just the legions, unattended legions that you can see because they're being pulled back. Unattended legions being dying to these towers. See how it goes on the bottom side. We can see the legions are trying to come out on the bottom side. Song trying to get a pain but fail, unfortunately. 218 population against 190 populations. Donkey Kong is catching on. That's a very bad sign from the side of Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz is gonna lose the advantage. He already lose the terrain. He cannot lose the population as well. Because once he does, this might be a game situation. The Legion's trying to push through the barracks in here. Some repairmen coming to repair. And the Legion's trying to come back in here. Towers coming again. And now a more solid defense coming from the side. Look at the queue on the side of Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz going on full on Legions. Donkey Kong going just villagers though. Not quite sure if that's the best call right now, because the probably what you want is to catch on and win. Now he's getting some Legions out. Looks like he's gonna do it without any problem. But this barrack might be going down, and if he goes down might be dangerous, because this is another gold mine. He cannot lose this gold mine at all. He has to get it because he's gonna be required later on. Right now these part are not gonna be able to push through any player. And you can see the first stone mine has been already drained. The second stone mine on its way to be drained. The stone difference just so big. You can see Blackwoltz only 1000 stone. On the other hand, 640 from Donkey Kong, but still 10 stone miners and still 2 stone mines to go. And you can see some units trying to come in, starting to get the towers. Very nice engagement at the start, but it seems that the Legions are already here and they're gonna clear out every unit. On the bottom side, seems Blackwoltz is losing this terrain and Donkey Kong is pushing through. So many Legions and so many towers going all around. Looks like right now it's gonna be a losing situation with the Legions being pulled out. Hey, cool. Both sides being pulled down. They're pulling out the Legions, not letting them get damaged. The mine here being drained. Only one gold mine in here left. And the one on the bottom, well, almost being left out, but the Legions are already here, so it's not gonna be able to keep on mining comfortably at least. However, there's still some Legions, more barracks coming from the side of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong not letting him get through. And this tower forest is gonna be quite impenetrable. The power of the towers are doing their job. The stone mines are paying off. As you can see, this is too much for these Legions to get through. So the question is, what do you do as Song? He still has the population count 220 and 194, but other than that, that's it. It seems to be. It's a very dangerous situation, and he's pulling again once again, not letting those towers get that much damage up. Okay, now what do you do? There are some towers in response as defense, but it's a very tiny forest in my opinion compared to what Donkey Kong is putting in here. So I don't know what could Song do. The population has kind of been equalized, 240 and 230. Right now it's gonna be a matter of time before Song just dies. Should make a real life action flick showing Chosen War? Yeah. All towers and no Elepolis. But yeah, right now the map looking also in favor of Donkey Kong. So what do we even comment right now anymore? Both players kind of in a stalemate, not getting anywhere in any battle. Looks like the units are starting to focus on the side of Donkey Kong in this part. Looks like he's gonna try to push through. Population going down though, little by little from the side of Donkey Kong. 216 180 population against 100 240. So whatever this is going, looks like Song is winning. Look like these little towers, this forest proved to be too much damage, and now Song pushing through the forest in this part as well, getting some nice engagement, completely unprotected. So just gonna get right through all the towers and start to get some damage. The forest might not go down just yet, but it has been shortened, which will make an easier job for him to get through. You can see Song villagers desperate trying to get into the economy, getting this gold really quickly, not taking the time, even though the war is going right on their faces. Just trying to mine some more gold. Is Song running out of gold? Song is running out of gold. He desperately needs this gold. There are no more mines from his side. This is his only and best option of a mine, unfortunately. And that's all he has, because once he runs out of all this gold, he's not gonna be able to get any more here. The tower is sniping the villagers. Very nice selection from the side of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong not letting him get any gold at all. And he has still some safe gold. 2 gold safe gold mine from his side. Song does not have anything. He has to push and he has to hold this at least. He has to win this somehow, but I don't think he's gonna be able to. The attack here has completely been seized, and now this is a matter of time before these attacks go down. The villagers being pulled back, not being able to do any damage. Red villagers coming in trying to eat this gold, not gonna let him get these resources for free. Now it's gonna be, I think this is gonna be the GG situation. The population from Song quickly descending, 170 against 170. So the numbers have been equalized from the side of Song. Right now, Song running out of gold. Not gonna be able to do anything. He still has 5 stone gold miners, which I don't know where they are. There they are. This is his last gold, and it's only 30 left. Once this runs out, he's not gonna be able to put. Oh no, he's making X-Men. Oh, he's really feeling the pressure. I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything. We are seeing X-Men, boys. The X-Men are coming in to try to get some damage done in this part. No, it's not gonna be as bad. It's a good call for Donkey Kong, but a bad call for Blackwoltz. Donkey Kong just getting villagers going on, no worrying about it anymore at all. Getting Silotry as well, so it looks like we are gonna see a push with villagers. Let's see if now he's just trolling. Who knows? He might be. Maybe he wants to have something up his sleeve. He's gonna try to get the towers with the villagers. The villagers being intercepted horribly. The legions, just too many legions, not getting anything. And look at this. What can you do now as Song? He is just getting a lot of villagers. Look at the queue, 14 villagers in each town center. And Donkey Kong just peacefully making legions in his base. So it's a matter of time. The population equalized, but the population quality, like these are just villagers and axemen. These are not gonna stand a chance against the legions. And it seems to be this is the last legions from Song, so not gonna be able to do anything, especially against towers so powerful. So many axemen coming from the side. He's really gonna try to do something up in this part. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do it. And now he's trying to push through, trying to get some units going on his side. Quickly retreating, probably not the best call. Maybe Song realizes that this is just not a good idea. So right now, yeah, all the battles going on in this part. No more worries on this part, and Donkey Kong doesn't have to worry anymore. He still has plenty of gold mines. Even if he doesn't mine these ones, the stone is already out from the side of Donkey Kong. So, and he still has 2,000 stone in the bank. Song has none. So the resources are winning. The resources are gonna win him the game eventually. Let's see, what will Song do right now? Oh, some chosen legions are swarming in, realizing that there's no more defense going off in this side. It's just a matter of time before, and the legions are coming in from this side, and they're getting into the economy of Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz, not paying attention, and Blackwoltz just calls it. It was a very tough situation. Very nice game for both players. Their resources won the game in here for Donkey Kong. Blackwoltz losing this middle part proved to be very important. Not getting access to this gold and stone lost him a lot of resources, man. Very well played from both players. Indeed, taking a look at the statistics, the villagers, even though Song was doing silitary villagers, Donkey Kong still had 150 villagers. Interesting to see. The timeline was very balanced from both players. Let's go for game 5 real quickly. Now we are ranked. Very nice game. You can see Donkey Kong gets his second point against Blackwoltz. 2-on-2 now. Let's see how do they do. Right now, let's go do a really quick poll one more time, shall we? We've seen 2-on-2. Who's gonna be game 5 winner? Okay, so we've seen two players, two very strong players, and now we see Donkey Kong has catched on in the fight. So who's gonna win the next one? Not looking dominant. Blackwoltz not looking dominant anymore. It's gonna be when he's starting to feel the pressure of the deathmatch. Meow. There we go. We are all. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
We are 2-on-2. We are ready. And we are live with game number 5. Who's gonna be the winner? This Song versus Blackwoltz. Game number 5. Interesting map. At 3 we got Blackwoltz, and at 9 at 10 we got Donkey Kong. Both players a lot of space for them to work around. Pretty open space. I like this place. Now with no more hills around, neither, just a plain terrain for both of them to fight around. It's interesting to see. Is this best of 5? No, it's best of 7, Morek. And we can see this is a clean area, nothing, only a hill on the bottom, but this is way too far for either player to reach. So this is just gonna be a clean fight with no hills, no bullshit, just straight up legions fighting their way, their fight. No, it's not much. It's not match point. It's best of 7. So we still got some games to go. So for now, we can see the legions are coming from the side of Donkey Kong as well. And you can see some legions coming from the top as well. Some barracks being painted on the top on this side. The first villagers being killed off. Some towers coming onto the side of Donkey Kong. The resources. Well, let's take a look at the resources later. For now, let's see all these engagements going off. Is Donkey Kong good DM player? I've heard he's good. I don't know. The DM boys can confirm it though. Right now we can see the towers are coming. Barry starting to get a forest right in the middle of the battle. We can see some legions right here. The lion getting in the fight as well. Looking to getting some nice damage on those on this blue legion as well. More towers coming up on the side. And the lion killing the legion. Incredible display of power from the lions today. We can see the towers coming up from the side of Donkey Kong, getting a nice defense already holding on. Look at all this barracks going on the back of his base, so he's got plenty of legions to push from. The towers coming on the much more in the back from Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz, I don't know if it's gonna be enough to get a defense. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do some damage. Where the lion just getting damage as well in this part as well. Looks like Song doing another nifty strat, just getting a backdoor attack. Some barracks going into the base. It's gonna get into a nice economy. And we can, let's hope that the legions do not get lost in the barracks, in the what do you call? The maze of houses again. Let's see how they do. For now, the main battle seems to be in this part. However, the position seems favorable for the forest of blue. Blue has much more units going around in this part, and the towers are getting a nice job doing the damage. So, he spotted. Not anymore. This play, no more funny plays from Song this time around. Now that Donkey Kong has noticed the attack, there is no opportunity from these units to do some backdoor damage on the economy like we saw in last game. And we can see the battle going on both sides, kind of pulling his back. Donkey Kong pulling his unit his back, but he's gonna try to focus his units and clear out this area. The legions chasing off the enemy legions, not letting him get through the economy. The houses trapping these legions once again. And now we can see the focus being shifted toward the middle again. The population looking very favorable. 170 against 160. Yeah, that's favorable. Stream snipe? Oh, you're starting to sound like Boozer more, but I don't know. I hope not. But he already had this issue. Like, he already fell for it in the last game. So probably he was expecting it a backdoor game. So I want to believe that that's more like expecting a play again instead of stream sniping. But yeah, for now this battle is looking to be dominant in the middle. Maybe he's scanning, that could be as well. But yeah, in the previous game, Donkey Kong had a lot of problems because of this damage, and I think he lost because of it. So now he might have expected it. We will never know. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to. But I don't think he was stream sniper. He's being very experienced player. I don't think he needs to stream snipe, or I hope he don't. For now, we can see some legions getting on the top side as well, getting some very nice engagement in this side, killing off these gold miners that were just minding their own business. The legions, big swarm of legions coming onto this side, trying to get these units going. But towers coming into the defense and response, not gonna let him get this gold anytime soon. On the other hand, on the middle, going back, we see the fight just being kind of stalemated. Both players pulling their legions, not letting them get that much down, pulling them to their towers so that they can deal that little extra damage. And you can see these legions just kind of chew away little by little the damage with all the forests going all around. The battle in here is still going on, and in the top side seems to be in favor of Blackwoltz. However, not giving up anytime soon. Donkey Kong sends more legions to kill. Clear this up, so no player is gonna get this gold anytime soon. Donkey Kong going really quickly, trying to get probably unit going. Some towers coming into defense, trying to get some terrain to keep this terrain for himself. The towers are gonna get a lot going on in this part. Blackwoltz not sending any more legions to this part, so this goal is gonna be a lost situation from the side of Blackwoltz. Donkey Kong trying to push on the top side by the looks of it, but there's too many units and too many forests for him to engage. The battle still going in the middle, not letting them get through. However, the map, look at the map, looks much more dominant from the side of Donkey Kong. Almost over half the map plays in the favor of Donkey Kong. The Blackwoltz trying to get his resources going, but he's completely open in here. So if these barracks get down and try to get in here, he's gonna have a bad time. Check KL, yes, in a moment. So we're still fighting in the middle and checking out the statistics. We take a look. 485 against 281. Big difference from the side of Donkey Kong, having a big kill number in here. And even though the population favoring Donkey Kong by 60, by 70, I would say. So Blackwoltz having a tough time winning in here, not getting the damage, and it was just a clean area. Hey, thank you for the subscription, Kinso. So for now, it seems there's not gonna be anything he can do for now. The more towers coming from the side of Donkey Kong to keep this terrain, so Song being pushed back from all the area, little by little. The barracks going down, like, now getting into this economy. This single tower is not gonna get anything, and two are not gonna get anything either, because the legions are already here, and this tower is gonna be denied. That's 150 stone that you cannot afford to lose. Right now, the economy is not in a good position from the side of Song. Very nice quick wall from Song in this high tower. There's another quick wall here that needs to be done, and the barracks are gonna fall down very soon. The legions just swarming in from all sides. More barracks being placed in the defense. So now it looks like 70% of the map property of Donkey Kong. Look at all this area. Now it's area of Donkey Kong. So now Blackwoltz completely trapped, nowhere else to grow. He is already full of farms though, so he may not need it. He already has drained the gold in here as well, so it might not be as important. And we can see he's trying some secret villagers, so he probably tries to do a backdoor play again. He could access this gold, would be a good play, and totally unexpected from the side of Donkey Kong. We'll check how that goes later on from the side in the middle. You can see the units had kind of cleared out, not really trying to engage that hard anymore. Just going little by little. And now we can see legions are coming to the top, probably in support of this area. There's a nice forward for defense, but they need to be supported with much more legions, because if not, this is just gonna be a waste of stone. You can see the legions being pulled back once again. Very nice play from his side, not letting them. Fighting on the safety of his forest is a very nice play. Oh, these guys have been intercepted, unfortunately. Oh no, they're not. But right now, he needs more tower. Check Decay Stone. The Decay Stone, we can see 13 on stone, 1k on stone, 13 on stone, 1.6 on stone, k on stone. So the stone mines are still in their work for them. They still got resources to work around. I did not check the stone mines, how many they had, unfortunately, but looks like the resources were kind of balanced in this situation. And now this is looking like an open area is dying off little by little. Some legion from red dying slowly but surely. These villagers are still doing a very nice job. They're gonna get through this area and probably see if he does some backdoor game, because this is a direct access to the economy. This would be a huge play if Song does it and realizes this situation. I think he's gonna try to get it anytime soon. Oh, the legions are swarming in though in the bottom side. This is the off situation. A tower coming in as well. So, oh, this is a very tough cold. So many legions coming in. Are not gonna stop in anytime soon. At the same time, on top, these are being pushed up. So much pressure from all sides. 150 against 240. Donkey Kong beating Blackwoltz by a population of 100. So now This is looking awful for Blackwoltz. Towers putting in here, so they're not gonna be able to defend anymore. And some gold miners coming in here, just sharing their gold quite comfortably. Legions are already here in defense, but what can you do in this situation? The Legions are losing. He's defending the bottom, but losing the top at the same time. Not gonna be able to get anything. The tower forest is gone in here. More towers coming in response on the back, but that's little by little the terrain is being lost from the side of Blackwoltz, and Blackwoltz just calls it. Blackwoltz just calls it. Unfortunately, if he had not lost this area and done something here, this would have been a game-changing situation. But unfortunately, the pressure piled up in this area way too much, and Song was not able to contest. In economy, we can see gold count were in favor, but 120 from both players. The kills, very big favor on Donkey Kong, 300 almost from the side of an advantage. The timeline as well. Balance, and then little by little start to shift toward Donkey Kong. So now let's give him another point. 3 points in a row. That's gonna be match point for Donkey Kong if he wins. So for sure, Song must be feeling the pressure right now. Okay, it's game 5. No, it's game 6. Sorry. Oh no, Song starting off very strong at the beginning and now losing 3 games in a row. What will he do is the question. Alright everybody, we are with another poll for game number 6. Who's gonna be the winner of today? This is his last chance for Blackwoltz. If Blackwoltz doesn't win, he's gonna be out, unfortunately. Okay, well, I guess we are all ready. Let's go for game number 6. Match point for Donkey Kong. This is Donkey Kong versus Song right now. Final map. No more restarts. We see Song is at 5, at 7, with kind of an open map, a nice map that he's got for sure, with a hill that favors him. On the other hand, we see Donkey Kong at 12, not so open a bit, but he's got plenty more resources. 2 more gold mines, 2 stones, 1 stone on the back, and another gold on the back. So the resources kind of favor him. We got 2 stones in here, 2 golds in here, 1 gold in here. So we can see there is 1 more gold mine for the side of Donkey Kong. Let's see if it's gonna become a big play in later on, or maybe Song steals it. Who knows? We can see some backdoor play trying to go on from the side of Donkey Kong as well. A villager trying to get all the way, who knows, up around, and being intercepted by villagers chasing him around. Legion coming in for him as well. So I don't think there's gonna be any backdoor playing anymore. You can see Blackwoltz moving more to the middle. The first Legions are already finding themselves out. Song finally paying attention to where the units are. It looks like they're going to more to the middle. The units looking big in favor of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong having much more presence. I don't see any Legions. There are the Legions from Red. They're gonna try to move to the top side. They need to move to the top side because right now the engagements are starting to happen. Some more units coming from the side, from the top left side. And looks like Song is not paying attention because the Legions are just swarming through. Not getting those buildings up is crucial. They need to get up, and the fight in the middle has finally started, with Legions from both players getting up. Towers coming from blue in response as to keep this terrain going. From the other hand, we see some towers coming on the side of Song. Song trying to get it in here, but there are already some towers in here expecting him to try to come in here. So looks like the battle has been decided. It's gonna be in the middle part. Big tower coming from the side, not enough to stop at an attack right now, I would say, but they are growing now. We are getting to that number for sure. Plenty more towers coming from the side of Donkey Kong, and Blackwoltz just kind of pushing to the top. He's not focusing on this little area. He's trying to move more to the top, getting some barrier going. More towers coming up. I wonder if Donkey Kong is almost out of stone, so definitely towering up big time in many areas. Definitely in the right places for sure. Yeah. Get a lot of players on here, a lot of defense in here. And let's see if that's gonna play out. On the other hand, we see barracks from Song spread out everywhere, pretty much everywhere. Very nice going off in here. One barrack going on the back door, so oh, there's a very important damage. Dude, those two legions are getting big kills on the economy, and Song has not noticed at all. I'm sure because the legions are just getting through, and this is gonna be cleared out. Oh lord, you cannot lose those many villagers. Finally, he noticed after losing 12 villagers, I'd say. The economy is very dangerous. Doing the elephants, it's a random map move, yeah, but it's important. It's 300 free food, man. It's a very nice quick wall going on from the side of Song. These legions are just trying to swarm in, not caring about anything else. You're gonna get free pass into the economy of Song, and that's not a good call. You don't want to see this. There are plenty of legions to intercept them though, so they're not gonna get as much damage at that first shot. I know both players in a tough situation. The kill in here kind of being disputed between both players. More villagers coming in, trying to get more towers on for sure. Only 11 people on stone, so that's gonna try to get more villagers going. However, they are not building anything. The legions are just getting in their way too much, not being able to help themselves to without pathfinding of AoE1. More and more units coming in, so starting to get that nice damage going up. So like this might be a winning scenario for Song, but he still needs to clear these towers in this situation. More legions try to get into the economy. All these little gaps are paying big price for the side of Song. This diverting all his units all around, and we can see he still has some units just hanging there in their base. Should definitely try to use them more around. Right now, both players, Song having a better advantage, 167 against 150. The population a bit of a favor against Song, but not by a big time. Like, more villagers coming in from the side of Song, so Song's trying to get some economy going up. More legions trying to swarm in and not getting damaged. Trying to get some damage, but the legions fortunately are already here, so not gonna get as good damage as he would have wanted to be. And right now, this is looking a favorable spot. You can see under at 3 I mean, some legions trying to look for something. They're kind of hugging each other. There we go. And just trying to do something secret in there. I don't know what they were doing, but for now, just in time, the legions. Song started to move some legions in there, and some villagers. Looks like he's gonna try to get some terrain in here as well, which is the right move considering that this is a gold mine in here to fight off. He's gonna need it later on for sure. More legions swarming in, but the defense in here is already set up, so they don't get as much damage. It might not be as cost efficient as one would think. Let's see if it is though, because they are getting more in the base, and they're trying to get the barracks or cleaning up this area. Might be troublesome, and there are some towers coming into the response, trying to get this terrain for him. So this opening is gonna be crucial for Song to defend later on. Very nice quick walls coming on from the side of Song, getting all these areas protected, and finally getting into this precious gold mine that is so important in these maps. Now, the middle, you can see the middle has kind of calmed down as well. Not many resources, and not many battles going on, just trying to move all around. This place is being forgotten. Now they're gonna try to move more to the bottom. This lane is being pulled out, which is the right move because there are towers all around and you don't want to fight in there for sure, especially with such a little mass. And for now, what the hell is going on here? At 6, another engagement going on. Plenty of legions are swarming through all the units. And I don't know if there are nearly enough for them to defeat this legion army. Looks like red units are not gonna be enough. See if Song better be ready to send some more units. There are no more villagers here, fortunately, but there are like 7 legions to find around. It might be troublesome later on in the economy. For now, the population looking 160 against 156. So like 5 difference. It's not really a difference anymore. All players equally balanced, but the damages on the economy, I would say, are in big favor of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has been doing a very nice job hitting the economy, slowing down Song. So Song just has to catch on and get his economy going once again. As you can see, all players with their economy nicely set up. 60 on food, 20 on gold, 15 food, 20 on gold. However, Song's is still getting stone. Look like Donkey Kong's gonna try to get this stone in the middle and this extra stone mine. And so for now, it seems like we're gonna kind of balance situation for either player. We might be able to reach to that stalemate that we saw in the previous games. The mass here going big time from Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong trying to push, get this forest down. Song not letting him through though. Plenty of legions, plenty of tower to support this attack as well. Not many towers anymore to defend this area. Song definitely needs to get more units all around because he's losing this area and he's gonna lose this gold. He cannot lose this gold anymore. More barracks coming from the side, so the more units can come in to support this area because this area is lost. This area is lost, unfortunately. Where are the legions from Song? There doesn't seem to be any more legions. These legions are all stuck. These are all stuck because of this barrack alone. It needs to be that barrack needs to be demolished. The legions are swarming in. What do you do in this situation? Let's take a look at the statistics. In the economy, we see, despite all the attacks, the villager high still favors Blackwoltz. The timeline, look at this, just so balanced. All the attacks are kind of moving in a little bit, but not enough to make a difference because they just catch on later on. So I don't know who's gonna be able to win this one. It looks like red is gonna be getting his units going now for sure, and there doesn't need to be any more legions for defense. There we go. He's pulling back his legions, so realizing that there's danger coming up in this area. This building has been closed out with some barracks cramping up the space so that they can be easier to attack. Let's see how long this lasts though. The legions are trying to get in, but not getting in at all in anywhere. Okay, never mind. They're getting in through here again. Oh, there's so many legions, and there's not enough red to stop this. They need. There we go. They need to stop this because there's so much red. There's so much blue in here. Red in the economy again, endangered, but kind of being attacked again. It looks like Donkey Kong's choosing to focus on the golds, but the villagers are coming all this way. The villagers being killed off quite horribly. In the same time, this area being fought off in the top of the hill. Gonna be a tough to defend or to attack. But looking at this situation, looks like neither player. This damage is getting a bit too out of hand. There's so many units from Blackwoltz in here to defend, but Donkey Kong has not been attacked once. And look at this, Blackwoltz still maintains the upper hand with 20 population difference. More legions coming in. Someone's close that door, please. Someone build a barrack or something in here because they're just so getting in too freely. And now Donkey Kong starting to get some stone and gold in here, and getting this stone mine, so it's not gonna have any trouble. He's already drained this gold. Hey. tough situation in here right now. Looks like, despite having the upper hand, the resources are getting in favor of Donkey Kong. Blackwoltz needs to do something. He needs to do some damage to the economy, and he needs it now, because this is not looking good for either player. For red, I mean. Blue is looking dominant. This hill has so much blue and towers, very little amount of towers. No more stone, two people on stone. This is the last stone mines that he's got. And he only has like for 4 or 5 towers anymore. On the other hand, there's a fresh stone mine in here for Donkey Kong to serve. The tower difference is paying off big time in this game. You can see there is no indication of him stopping this attack anytime soon, despite the population lowering. 214 population from the side of Blackwoltz. Donkey Kong 150. So despite all the fights, Blackwoltz still having an upper hand on all this. Now it seems the blues are starting to fade away. There's much more red in here. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do something about it. Right now, there's so many towers. The legions are trying to get in though, and if he gets them all in, yes, there we go. Now that he's getting in, this forest is gonna go down. The legions are coming in to support this fight, but this is a very nice engagement from the side of Song. Song cleaning up all this mess that has been bothering him for so much. And he's gonna get all these towers down, at least from the left side. All the towers are going down for sure. However, it seems that blue legions are here to support this part and not gonna let him go for free. Right now, Song doing a very nice job cleaning up those towers, pushing up forward. He is finally starting to push forward. However, there are many units, many towers in here to defend himself. He needs a big volley in here as well, similar to what we saw here. But now we see the attack has kind of ceased. The towers are being replaced by the looks of it. That's because Donkey Kong has the stone for it. He has that one extra stone mine, which is going to be like 10 towers. 10 extra towers might be good. You can see he's still 1.2 in the bank against 300 stone from Blackwoltz. So still get much more towers going off from the side of Donkey Kong. Very nice play, pulling off the legions to his base so that he can engage in here. Even though he's downhill, the towers are doing very nice damage. So nice engagement going on in here from the side of red. And red now doesn't seem to be any situation. Blue pulling out the legions that he still had alive. Very nice play in here. Now solid defense, plenty of legions in here too, from both sides. Much more legions on the top side, finally pushing through. Blackwoltz 250 population against 190 population. I don't know how he got the upper hand with all these units going on. He's getting into his base, but he is able to do it, and he's trying to push through. And when he's trying to push in all sides by the looks of it, trying to get some engagements going on, get some upper hands on the kills. There we go, moving much more units. He needs to move all of this. He has a lot of units idled. And there we go, little by little, the legions. Now Blackwoltz pulling back his legions on this side, getting him to get to fight in the towers. And so they have less numbers, but he can still defend himself. 240 against 180. Song keeping that number on his favor for sure. Not gonna be able to get anything. Nice engagement here. Right? It looks like, despite the advantage of resources, the map looks so much favorable, so much in favor of red. You can see all the red, like it's almost 70% of the map is just red property. So blue holding his ground. This forest is the one that's keeping the attack off. So once Song has the numbers or does a nice job, he's gonna be able to push through. So I would say probably clear this one first and then try to focus on this big time set. Or probably attack them both at the same time like he did in the moment before. Who knows what would be the best idea. Let's see how they do though. 240 against 224, so they're kind of catching up. Holy macaroni, this is still going? Yes, this is still going. This is game number 6, Ninja. We are going... Donkey Kong is on his match point, but Song is doing a very nice job not letting that match point be through. Silo Tree coming off from Song, so I can already tell where this is going. Legion's only going from Donkey Kong, so I can hope that we are gonna see some villagers on tower action later on. The mass is still big from the side of both players, actually. Both players in the pop cap right now. Now that we are both in the pop cap, it's gonna be hard for either player to do something. Like, they all have the same amount. Taking a look at the economy, yeah, 130 and 124. This is just so balanced. The line is in the middle for both players. There's nothing they can do right now. And the initiative is gonna be for Blue right now. It looks like he's pushing on the left side with all his Legion, and on the right side it looks like Red is pushing out again. So many Legions from his side, definitely trying to get these towers down. It looks like they're gonna be. He might be able to do it because this forest is not that big. It's a very weak forest in my opinion, and they are fighting downhill. So these Legions on the uphill might do something, but never mind. They're pulling back. Might be the best engagement right now. On the left side, it looks like the Legion from Blue are being pulled out as well. 237 against 230. Check the golds. Let's check the golds. That's a good idea. In the economy, Blackwoltz 5 has 5k more of gold against 12k of Donkey Kong. So despite the golds, well, Donkey Kong still has a gold in his, but that's the last gold that he's got. Yes, there are no more golds anywhere. Holy shit, very big swarm in the middle one more time, and this is not looking good from his side. The economy is gonna be raided. They are Silo Tree villagers, but they still gonna need some help against these legions. It looks like this engagement is kind of fading away from Red. Red not getting that much damage. 230 against 216. So he's got 8k food, so eco don't matter. Yeah, that's probably true. That's why he did Silo Tree too. But still, like, you cannot getting house on these situations. It might be a bit dangerous. But right now it seems that this is very well defended. The legions are coming in to defend. The villagers are just running around. So they are Silo Tree villagers, so they're gonna take much more time to die. But right now, looks like this is not gonna be a. This is gonna be a kind of a stalemate scenario once again. On the top side, we see villagers, Silo Tree villagers from Blue as well coming. So both players trying to get their Silo Tree going, and these, you can see Song not letting him get through. The villagers being intercepted. Very nice play from here. Song needs to do the same, but he needs to do it right now. He has plenty of army, but he has it all spread out. There's no way for him to attack right now. On the other hand, we see the armies of Blue kind of concentrating on all areas, on all the important spots. Now we have space. So for now, what do? We just need a. We need those villagers to start moving, to start getting these towers. That's gonna be the crucial move from Song in this part. Donkey Kong, out of gold, he's gonna run out of gold, and Song still has plenty of gold around. But Jesus Christ, we are both in a tough. Both players are getting in a tough spot. Just need to take the hill. Exactly. Just Red needs to take the hill because right now. Let's check player 1 resources. Oh, he's going X-Men! Oh no! Yeah, he's feeling it. He really is feeling it, Mr. Crab. He's gonna get the pressure of gold, and now this is gonna turn a devastating situation. The X-Men are coming in, but no, they're not gonna do. They don't do anything pretty much. The villagers trying to get some Silo Tree damage in there. The tower's going now, and now getting 2 towers down actually. So a lot of villagers go down, but these towers going down as well. The legions are coming in on the left side as well. The legions are starting to pull back, so the X-Men's coming in to try to push this hill, but they're not gonna do anything. Even if this massive legion is way smaller, there's no way they can push. They still get the towers to support. The main focus is going into this main area, top area. The X-Men are going out. The towers are going down as well. The Silitary villagers should be coming. Where are those villagers? They should be around any time. And now the legions are getting in, getting the population shifted big time to Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz 230 against 170 population. So Donkey Kong, these X-Men are troublesome. Unfortunately, Blackwoltz still with 1,000 gold in the bank. Definitely can still pump out a lot more legions. He just does it without any problem. Look at all that queue. This is his last pump for his life. On the other hand, look at the 8 X-Men being queued. Yes, this is his last pump from Blackwoltz, but it's more than enough, I would say. I see barely any legion from blue anymore. Mostly just X-Men and towers. So this is a matter of time. Blackwoltz is gonna move, and Blackwoltz is gonna win, in my opinion. And Donkey Kong just calls it, see? And we are live with Game 7. Incredible Game 6. Song coming back after stomping 3 wins from Donkey Kong. Now he's back, and we are on the match point from both players. Very good stuff. We can see militaries pretty balanced. Racing's favoring Donkey Kong. The economy, the gold, is the winning factor here. We can see this gold mining is what's won the game to Song. And the timeline was pretty balanced most of the time, and now we see the scales shifting towards blue. Towards red, I mean. Now, let's go to Game 7. The final game of the day. So now, let's go. Blackwoltz versus DK. Game 7, everybody. Let's see. Who's gonna win? Let's see who's gonna win. Open maps will make DK win, and okay, it will be interesting to see. Let's see if that's the case. Clock maps have definitely helped out Blackwoltz. Like those little gaps have helped out him a lot. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Gonna be last point. Okay. Blackwoltz is going to the bathroom, so let's take a real small break. Who do you guys think is gonna take the game number 7, everybody? You think Song is gonna take it, or Song or Donkey Kong? Because this is looking very, very interesting. Okay, we are ready. Ready with game number 7. I'm gonna win, I hope. Game number 7, final game of today. We are live. On the top side we got Donkey Kong, and at 8 we got Blackwoltz. I forgot to change the color, damn it. But looks like it's gonna be an interesting map. Both players kind of safe area. It's a nice healing here. Definitely gonna be useful for some towers later on. Very nice heals in here, actually. The resources, 1, 2, 3 gold mines from for the side of Donkey Kong, 2 stone mines as well. On the other hand, we see Blackwoltz has 2 gold mines, 1 stone mine. Okay, so pretty balanced for both players. We can see 1 more stone mine, 1 more gold mine on the back, and 1 stone mine kind of left for either player to take. No more resources coming on from either players. So this is gonna be what they have. We see a tower trying to come up from the side of Donkey Kong. Some more towers coming from Blackwoltz as well. Very nice job stopping this attack. These towers from coming up. It's gonna be a crucial point to win this little area. It looks like Blackwoltz is getting the upper hand, the initial upper hand with these towers going up. Much more barracks going in his side as well. And also we can see there are some more buildings going on his side. Looks like he's gonna try to get this area for him. Probably get the towers in here and then just keep pushing on the tower. We can see Donkey Kong not giving up, putting up some barracks on the back of this area. So we can see plenty more barracks coming on this side. A hill, very important hill, putting towers already in here for defense. Song just putting some barracks to get some defense going up, but not really interested in engaging there by the looks of it. Look like he wanna focus on the middle side. This middle side is very crammed. All this hill is taking all this area, not gonna let any player get through any save. It went 7? Yeah, it went 7 games. Now we are in this final one. And you can see Blackwoltz doing a very nice job keeping up the pressure on this area. Trying to get these towers, but I don't think he's gonna get them anytime soon, unfortunately. And he tried to wall this with a town center, but this is gonna overchop very soon if he doesn't pay attention. So he better do something about it so that these units don't get through on that area. We can see a very nice forest. This hill was won by Song and is paying off quite nicely, winning him these little battles and doing some nice damage to the Legion's Red. On the other hand, we see the battles are spreading out more to the right. Little by little, more and more barracks, insane amount of barracks coming from the side of Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong putting them in a very cramped spot so that the Legions do not get through that easily. So let's see how will he do. He's gonna need some support towers from the side of Blackwoltz, and on the other hand, we can see another backdoor move coming. Oh! Donkey Kong, you malicious bastard, getting the gold from Yellow very early on, so that he can have trouble later. The barracks just ignoring the unit. Towers coming up very quickly. Nice job going here. Some leads trying to swarm in. I was expecting a backdoor move, but I guess this is also good. Getting his golds early on is what. Getting the golds is what won Song the last game. So getting them early from them might be a good move. On the other hand, the battles are kind of balanced. 170 against 170. So both players. Is it? Yeah, both players pretty balanced on the population count. The terrain has kind of been set up. Yellow has this little area a bit too unsafe. There are very few legions in here to protect this area. And Donkey Kong got this right area, a very nice house serpent that Donkey Kong put on his place. And gets him a lot of space for farms. And you build units going up in his place. Right now, it seems the battle has shifted towards this right side. Let's see what we can do in here. It looks like these towers are just gonna be too much. This is a very large forest. Very nice line that he's got there, building the units. Donkey Kong pushing his legions to the forest, to the safety, so that he can fight this much better. The legions starting to swarm through from Yellow, but Yellow not doing as much damage. The towers kind of doing a nice job cleaning up all these legions from Yellow. So right now the population has kind of shifted down. The population went down a bit, 165 and 175. Not by big numbers, but the legions are Blackwoltz trying to push through in the middle. There are not nearly enough towers in here to defend this area. The legions from Yellow getting into the economy, not giving a shit about the towers anymore, just moving through. There's already enough legions on the side, and now this area is just partially a diversion. The units in here are kind of fading away though, so if they fade away too much, they might just get through. 155 against 175, so Donkey Kong having that population advantage now in the economy, and we can see the backdoor play trying to come in from some barracks on the play. The golds were hit good time, they're still usable, there's plenty of gold in here in this gold mine, so nice job from red trying to take them off. The stone, this extra stone that we got looks like it's gonna be property of red now. There doesn't seem to be any way that yellow can reach these resources. However, these parts are kind of forgotten and they're very unsafe because there are towers in here and there's pretty access for the legions to just get through. So right now, one thing for the other, I would say. Red smart. We will win when gold works out. Let's see. Let's see, because that's what made him lost last game. So that was definitely a dangerous move. But now he seems to be more prepared to gold mines. I don't think I saw these gold mines, but the gold mines are kind of moved to the forward now. They have to get the forward gold mines with the dangerous areas. Now we are reaching the stalemate by the looks of it. 186 against 137. Blackwoltz falling behind the population. He better be careful and he better pick up his engagement much better because he cannot afford to lose population like this. He needs to catch on. You can see little by little the forest doing some nice job in the units and the buildings. These two towers hitting this tower very quite nicely. Some repairs coming for this town center so that they keep focusing on this area. A storage pit finally getting the stone and gold. Taking a look at the economy, we can see Donkey Kong has much more stone and gold in population and in the bank. On the other hand, Song 7 on stone, 16 still has plenty of gold, but the stone is kind of not as strong. However, he still has the resources, he's just not focusing on it. Check out gold to see how much. Okay, let's take a look at the golds. Look like the golds seem pretty balanced. Just like 500 gold seems to be the difference. So right now I don't know how much gold he stole, but he was definitely trying to chop a lot. This one seems rather new. It doesn't seem he took a lot of this one. This one though, he did took probably two rocks from the gold mine. So that was pretty nice gold play, I would say. It's a golden play, you get it? Now, yellow kind of catching on the population. 186 against 198, so definitely keeping up his economy, getting up quickly. More towers coming into the support of the left side, not gonna let them go through. We might be reaching to the point where, oh no, these legions are going to their death, unfortunately. There we go. Very nice pull from there. Both have 2 piles of gold. They have 3 piles of gold. See, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 stone mines. One, the other one. There was a stone mine around here too, and there was this stone mine that was free for everyone. But yeah, there's 3 gold mines in here. 1, 2, and then 3. But this one's kind of rather forward. Oh no, never mind. 4 and 5. Oops. So Song has more stone mines, gold mines. I mean, if you look, Blackwoltz has this stone mine. This one was his, and this one was his. And then we got, he got this stone mine, which is kind of closer to his area, but it was more in the middle, so it was probably more of a free gold to the one who take it. But yeah, the stone mines, for example, the stone mines are 2 for each player and 1 here free. But it was usually like 3 gold mines, 1, 2, and 3 gold mines. And there was 1, 2, 2, and 3 gold mines, and then this one was another like a free resource. So for now, yeah, kind of balanced, right? Let's say. more towers coming in here. Not really much to come in. Like, both players gonna be trying to get some economy going up by the looks of it. 242 against 188. Blackwoltz still behind in the population, trying to catch on. Hopefully he does. Some units trying to defend this gold mine, trying to mine it desperately. Not gonna be able to do something. Esta la gana el mono, ¿se te hace? A ver, ya lo veremos. Donkey Kong might be too strong, and this one is looking dominant on the right side as well. 190 against 242. The pop cap is here for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong just has to push through in this point, and now he's moving into the forest. Pulling back again. Let's see how this goes. Now it's looking like a situation. Yep, it's just a stalemate. Look at all these battles. Neither player really interested in engaging anymore. Just holding them out, saving his units. This forest, though, very dominant forest. There's nothing, and Song has nothing on these units. He could try to get through here, and maybe some units in here. There's nothing in here in defense, and Blackwoltz is out of stone. There's no more stone in his base too, so what you see is what you have. And on the other hand, Donkey Kong still has stone, and he's still mining this stone. So he still has 2 stone mines. He's gonna have plenty more towers than what Song has, which is very dangerous. Okay, is erupting the middle gold mine? The middle gold mine, yes, correct. Yeah. He's not letting Song get this mine. There's just 2 stone here. There's like 300 gold here. Not much, but it's still crucial for you to get. Song still has gold in his base though. 2 gold mines. 2 good gold mines that he can still mine safely. So let's see how will they do. The population 195 against 243, so Song not being able to catch on. Can you check the KL? Let's take a look at the KL. Let's take a look. The kills favor Donkey Kong by 50. The racing's pretty similar. The economy though, the gold mines, the gold spring seems pretty balanced. Both players getting the same amount of gold right now. The KD favoring Donkey Kong by 50. The timeline, with no clear winner really. It's hard to say, man. Right now both players in the stalemate one more time. Not being able to get into however, that's a good lag. Donkey Kong trying to push through this side, however there's a thick forest in here. I don't think using the last of his stone for a defense towers, it's a good idea. I don't think Donkey Kong is gonna get anything here anytime soon. However, the towers are doing a mighty job not letting Song get through as well. It's gonna be hard for him to get all the way around here to get some damage. And this little part still just not really either player interested in engaging. The forest here seems rather weak though compared to what Donkey Kong is having. So right now Song is kind of getting his numbers. We can see 230 against 240. So finally he's picking up on the population count. It's gonna be a matter of what is gonna be done next. Who's gonna move? Looks like Song is gonna try to move a little bit. I don't know if that's intentional or just a misclick, but he's not gonna be able to get anything. The gold miners from right trying to get this gold, not letting him get anything. This is just 30 gold left. There's nothing here to pick, despite the appearances. And there's a big line coming in here as well. So there's plenty of legions from the side of right. This area is completely unsafe. They could easily try to get in any player and just win. Let's see how this goes. Looks like Blackwoltz is still making some legions. What do I say? Donkey Kong still making some legions. Both players with a good economy set up. Yeah, Red's doing that thing, exactly what he's doing. He's doing attacks, pull units, try to get some kills, get into the safety of the forest, kill some units, and then clean them up. Both players have been doing that for a while. 230 against 230. There's really no way to spot a winner here just yet. The map, I would say the map looks much bigger for the side of Donkey Kong. It has much more area. This is a free area, but no player has really tried to take it. Let's take running out of gold first. Yeah, I do sure that he's running out of gold first. However, he still has one fresh gold mine and... Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's his last gold mine. Song... I think Song is out of gold mines. Where is his bolts though? It says he has 9 on gold and I don't see them anywhere. I don't know where is he picking it from. Did I miss a gold mine? Has gold at 7. Oh, there we go. Okay. I see it now. So it looks like he's gonna have still some resources to go off. Donkey Kong having much less gold though. So let's see how this goes. This is gonna be a gold game. Unfortunately, the bottoms are moving again. Some towers putting from Donkey Kong, but these towers are gonna be a waste. Just 4 towers is way too little for a forest to go up. More towers coming into the support, but the first tower is already out, and the second one is not gonna take longer. So for now, this defense is not gonna be doing anything. Let's see, or again, players just not interested in fighting that much anymore. Seems like some units trying to go in, like some little villagers. Some little legions run around and try to be brave heroes, but they die miserably to the towers. Just look at these towers melt this poor legion. They just disappear from existence with all these towers from Red. Oh, it looks like he was able to get some terrain going up. So now terrain is favorable for Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong 243 against 220. So a bit of a terrain advantage. Some legions trying to move in, but quickly pulling back, seeing that was a very bad move. Blackwoltz out of gold, 2.5k. Donkey Kong out of gold as well, 0! 16 gold. So again it looks like Donkey Kong is gonna be on the X-Men plan. And the Silo Tree, did he even get Silo Tree? He did not get Silo Tree, so he's out of gold with Silo Trees. Are Axe allowed? Yes, the X-Men are completely allowed. And Silo Tree is out of the question for Donkey Kong. Blackwoltz with still more gold in the bank. This is gonna be, he just has to wait now. These little engagements are gonna be so much more favorable for Song now. These little units that die. That's 15 gold that he's not gonna be able to get back from Red. Red's not gonna be able to do anything. He still has plenty of legions, so he better make usage of them. Oh no, oh no. 240 population. The X-Men are coming from Blackwoltz as well. He still has some gold in his mind, but he still can't do. He's gonna make some X-Men in support. Full on X-Men from Donkey Kong now. Oh ho ho ho. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No stone pits left for either, exactly. And so oh no, oh no. So Donkey Kong doing a nice job cleaning up this little area little by little, but What do you do now? What do you do? You know the X-Men are coming. And the X-Men are, the first X-Men are coming from yellow as well. Some yellow X-Men coming. So we switch from Chosen War to X-Men War. Yep, both players in the queue just getting X-Men are like crazy. I'm just gonna ask you a question. And so now both players just stalemating again. Look at this. Some legions trying to get into the top side, but there's nothing. There doesn't seem to be any more engagements anymore. And so where do we go from here? Like, all the possibility has been closed out. The only thing left is just to see who makes the first move and see if it works. What a final game, don't you think? Going to the very end, exhausting all the resources, getting some X-Men out. You were only missing the Silo tree. At least from Blackwoltz, because he can... There we go, some more Legion from Blackwoltz are coming in. Take a nap. It's been a long stream, man. 202 hours and 20 minutes. So for now... Yes, for now this is an intense situation. What do we do? Do we enable cheats and give them coinage or something so they can keep choosing? Or what? Replay? Nah, I think this is kind of fine. So what do we do? Well, it's a draw in all the terms, but it's a draw that no one has called out. Oh no. So it looks like Blackwoltz is out of stone, of gold as well, so he has used his last resources on queuing. He has Silo Tree though, so he saved up a little bit. So what do we do? Someone has to take the initiative, unfortunately. Looks like Donkey is trying to pull units to the towers. Let's get some damage going in there. There we go. Just got one X-Men though. Not very worthy of an investment. Some Legions are still trying to move around on the top side. There doesn't seem to be anything he can do. Oh my lord. Okay. So for now I guess it's we just talk and wait a little. GG. This will go for 4 days. What happened? Asks Song. New game?
No.
Alberto, ¿qué onda, Vertex? Check Donkey's Conk Pump. Pure X-Men's and a lot of to come. How many teamed up AI can you beat? I think like 3. On the hardest, I think like 3 or 2. Depends on the map as well. Just finish play. They have to finish playing. Yeah, unfortunately that's the situation. They're gonna have to run all the way out with all the resources until the last X-Men has fallen. The last tower is destroyed. The last Legion has given up. There's no rest for these chosen warriors. Pure X-Men. So technically, Song has the advantage. I hate to say it because he still has Legions being pumped, and I think it's showing. The X-Men are just melting away. Red trying to get in here though. We saw the desperation there. Yeah. They are desperate. They don't know what to do, so they're just going in. Not giving a shit anymore. By the looks of it. He wanted the draw. Yeah. Probably he knows that, like for example in the case of Donkey Kong, he probably didn't know. He knows he doesn't have any gold. And Song almost says yes. Let's take a look at the economy now that we see it. 2,000 gold in difference, and that's what's gonna get him the game. So little amount you would say, but it seems to be so crucial. So many legions go out of it. And look like Song might be winning it. Villagers gathering up. Villagers are gathering up, trying to get some damage done. Looks like they're gonna be picked off, unfortunately. 14,000 food from Blackwoltz against 6,000 food from Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong still with plenty of Axemen villagers. Song going full on villagers, not giving a shit. This is gonna destroy buildings. More barracks coming in replace the destroyed barracks from Donkey Kong, from Blackwoltz. Oh no, this is not gonna end like this. Why you do this? Legions, a few amount of legions coming on the right side, trying to get the villager doing an excellent job cleaning up these towers. Crazy, he must have had more pits on their step. Yeah, I think he had more golds now that I will have to check the replays, but I think he did have more gold mines. And I think that's one of the reasons why Donkey Kong started stealing him, because he knew that it was gonna be a gold game, and a gold game that he was gonna lose. The Axemen, the powerful Axemen, red versus yellow. Very nice detail from the Axemen. Going off little by little. So what do we do now? I'm sure you can do more than 3 rounds. I don't know. Is this a barracks only round? Yes, it's called Chosen Wars. It consists of only doing legions, which is a unit here. This guy. Well, now that they run out of resources, they're doing Axemen because they are run out of gold. So now, look at all these Axemen. Jeez. And there's still more to come. 10k, 5k from Blackwoltz, running out of food. Probably because he's making villagers as well. But look at, he's pushing on right side like crazy. What is this? Oh, he's gonna build something. He's gonna try to build something, but he's not letting him get through anything. The legions scaring everyone again, like showing them like, shoo, 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 let them build. But no, nothing gets built in this situation. Barracks coming from the sides in the face of Blackwoltz. So right now, more Axemen are gonna be coming. Big amount of Axemen coming in this side. Jesus Christ, so many Axemen. This is not chosen anymore. Now, Tower Forest. The once powerful Tower Forest, little by little, go down. The only thing pending to do is that we go. All the Axemen are just cleaning up everything. I'm not sitting here. I'm sorry. It was looking like a very GG situation though. A slow GG, but very a GG situation regardless. This is a game. What do you mean? Who wins it? What does he mean? He resigned. He won. Like, it was a legit win. Like, it's a legit move. Like, he did not want to stay for long, and he was losing terrain little by little. Like, it was a matter of time, I guess. He could have made a comeback, but yeah, it's a tough situation, to be honest. Why did he ask? Red Crumble, yeah, it was a mental battle at this point. Like, the one with more mental strength won. So I guess Song goes to the round 4. Congratulations to Song, a random map player from Brazil. Now going to the round 4 of the series. So Barry, congratulations for him, and very well played from Donkey Kong. Fighting till the end, literally till the end. Like, he probably got desperate. He did not want to deal with the X-Men anymore. Getting too tired. But he still had a lot to go around, to be honest. But very exhausting game to be. Very exhausting game, so I cannot blame him, to be honest. Crazy games, very nice games, yes indeed, very nice plays. Take a look at the military. The kill is pretty balanced. Over 2,000 for each player. The economy, those 2,000 gold from Song got him the game, really. The villagers, more villagers because of the Silo-tree. But look at the timeline. Just now it looked like a bump in favor of someone, but no. Very equal games. 200. Look at the population as well. The population was going down for Song. So many resources going used in between the villagers and the X-Men. Could have been either one. Yeah, it could have been either one. Let's put the final point for Blackwoltz. Blackwoltz, see you on round 4. For now, let's see. That's gonna be it for today, everybody. Let's see who we can rate, shall we? Is anyone streaming? Well, Cool is already streaming. Well, let's try to send you to JQ. Because Cool already has a lot of people. Where do you get this original background? It's a mod that I found on the page. I can send it to you later, for sure. But yeah, until then, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.